Hello everyone and welcome back. So today I want to talk about something that is actually very apparent and rather sad that has happened with the Harry Potter franchise over the last couple of years. And that is, of course, that Harry Potter as a whole has seemed to have lost a bit of its magic over its fandom. Now don't get me wrong guys, it's still a multi-billion-dollar franchise with theme parks and all the merch that goes with it, and it still has massive die-hard fans. You know, so from a financial standpoint, it's sound, but I can't exactly put my finger on it. It's just like, I feel that spark, that excitement that surrounded this magical world has kind of lost its magic, and it's not the franchise's fault, and it's not really any of the fans' fault. I know life goes on and time moves fast, but when I think back to maybe 6-7 years ago when I first began making Harry Potter videos, and there was this aura around the whole thing. You had so many Harry Potter YouTubers like The Bakey, Laura's Always Pottering, Wise Hufflepuff aka Vigard, Seamus Gorman was making a lot of Potter content, Tessa Netting, Cherry, Kelsey Ellison, Super Carlin Brothers, Movie Flame was coming onto the scene, and of course myself. It was just such a great time, an exciting time to be a Harry Potter YouTuber, a Harry Potter fan. You just didn't know what kind of video one of us was gonna put out, as we were all so different in terms of our own video styles and formats. Guys, before we start, I'd like to talk about today's sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark offer you an incredibly powerful VPN to protect your internet privacy. In today's computer age, hackers are constantly trying to gain access to your bank account details, your social media passwords, and access to your personal information, amongst many other things. This can all be prevented when browsing under Surfshark's protection. Not only does it protect your privacy, it also offers you a lot more. Different countries have different viewing restrictions on what content can be viewed. Therefore, by logging into a VPN based in another country, you can gain access to that content that may be blocked in the country that you live in. For those of you who've always wanted to watch the full 8 Harry Potter movies on Netflix, but haven't been able to in your own country, you can simply select Turkey on your Surfshark VPN location and have full access to every single one of them. It's that simple. Secure your privacy with Surfshark. Enter coupon code POTTER for an extra 4 months free. You'll also be able to use Surfshark on as many devices as you like. There's no limits. And finally, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Basically, if you're not happy, if you're not satisfied, then your money will be returned. It's a no-brainer, guys. So sign up to Surfshark right now by clicking the link in the description below. The Cursed Child was just out, even though, well, we know how that one went down. Fantastic Beasts was fresh. It was just a great time to be on YouTube. There was nothing a Harry Potter fan couldn't find from one of our channels that wouldn't easily satisfy them. It was a great time for Harry Potter, it really was. Personally, it was one of the happiest periods of my entire life from a creativity standpoint. I got to meet all of the other creators at movie premieres and we had such a laugh, and in my opinion, Harry Potter YouTubers were keeping the aura strong. Everything surrounding Harry Potter was just so positive, until it wasn't. Then, Harry Potter became subjected to the cancel culture brigade. For those of you who don't know, it's a bunch of people who find a problem with something that someone of importance has said and go all out to publicly slander them all over the internet and try to destroy their careers or businesses or whatever they have built. Basically a bunch of people with too much time on their hands during the COVID lockdown. J.K. Rowling said what she said, and her creation was absolutely hammered with boycotts, abuse, attacks, death threats, you name it. J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter were subjected to it. Many of the Potter YouTubers have stopped creating content altogether and publicly disassociated themselves with the franchise. In addition, a big addition actually to them was just growing out of it in terms of content creation. For example, the Bakey is done with her Potter vids. She's actually released a video stating that. Vigard removed nearly every Potter video he's ever made off his channel and hasn't uploaded in over a year, almost 2 years. Laura's Always Pottering stopped making Potter vids a long time ago and became a children's author, and congrats on that, Laura. I've not spoken to Laura in many years, but there's nobody more deserving of success than she. Let's take a look at some of the other Potter YouTubers. Kelsey Ellison is doing her thing in the pop music world and making a name for herself. Cherry still makes Potter videos, she's still going strong, and she's opened up her own physical magic shop. Tessa Netting hasn't uploaded in a few years now, I think 3 or 4 years. Seamus Gorman is making other content, but still awesome, and he's really taking off. And Movie Flame, my home bro, is as always absolutely killing it on YouTube. And as for me, well, I haven't gained a single subscriber in 2 years. I don't know why, guys, I can't figure it out. For every 5,000 subscribers I get across a month, 5,000 people leave. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, and I haven't been able to figure it out. So as you can see, a lot of the Potter YouTubers have moved on and basically grown up. Nobody has really stepped in to continue the creative diversity of Potter content, because as I said, everyone's videos were all so different. Even the views, guys, the view count on the videos, not just mine, but many of the other creators have also plummeted. It just felt like Harry Potter wasn't the hot topic it once was. There used to be a consistency. Like, for me now, it's like a hit, and a miss, and a hit, and 2 misses, and then maybe 1 video then that's a hit again, and then another miss, and then another hit. So, I don't know what's going on. My view count is shattered, if I'm honest, from a personal standpoint, and from talking to other Harry Potter YouTubers, they said the same. Sometimes their videos are up, sometimes their videos are down. So it all just kind of felt gloomy, which makes me ask the question, can the new Harry Potter TV show restore the lost magic? Can it properly reignite the Wizarding franchise again and bring in an array of new fans, a new generation, and kickstart Harry Potter all over again, in the same way the first movie elevated the books originally? I really believe it can. I think this series can be absolutely bigger than anything we've ever had if it's structured correctly, and by that I mean how each season is released. I think it needs to be episode by episode on a weekly basis. Netflix tends to release the whole season in like 1 block, for example, but I feel that's just gonna give it all away in 1 binge weekend watch, so I hope it's not going to be the case with HBO Max. Episode by episode will have the fans eagerly waiting in anticipation, and I really feel that's the best way to make an impact. The TV show is able to do something that the movies could not: deepen the storytelling. It can dive into a rich tapestry of the Harry Potter universe. The original films, while beloved, often had to condense complex narratives and then omit detailed subplots due to basically time constraints. But a TV series, with its extended format, can explore all of these intricate storylines more thoroughly. And, you know, in my opinion, it allows for a more, nuanced portrayal of the characters and events, giving fans a richer and more immersive experience. What do I mean by more immersive? Well, we can look into the whole backstory of Severus Snape, his abusive father, his struggles with his mother. We can see a visual representation of how he truly felt about Lily as a child, or Sirius Black, for example. We can see his troubled decision to walk away from his home, his family, and abandon what the Black name stands for. We could see how his friendship with James developed. That's only 2 characters, guys. There's so much more to explore. Even the smaller subplots, like, you know, Hermione's activism for house elf rights. Actually, you know what? I found that boring. Yeah, no, forget that one. But maybe the intricacies of the wizarding economy and the political dynamics of the Ministry of Magic can be given the attention they deserve on screen, finally. With 7 books, 7 seasons at the very least, but I think there will be more. It's 10 years of content, and it makes Harry Potter 150% relevant again. So many Potter fans get told to stop living in the past of the books and the movies. Even with the Potter actors themselves. With the TV show in full swing, with new actors, new sets, a different take on Hogwarts perhaps, and today's CGI, it will give us an incredible magical experience, incredible magical creatures like elves and goblins. It'll be interesting to see Hagrid, and also most likely allow the game of Quidditch to be completely reimagined in terms of what can be done to make it appear as real as possible. The potential this series has to explore untold stories, introduce fresh perspectives, and just rekindle the emotional connection with the fans. You know, it just offers a bright future for our very, very beloved franchise. So, as we all eagerly await this new chapter, the magic of Harry Potter, I hope, will, no pun intended, well, maybe a pun intended, enchant a new generation and, you know, just take control over its timeless appeal once again. So guys, that's my take on the whole situation. Let me know what you believe in the comment section below. Thank you so much for the support. Catch you all later.